Hey everybody, Timmy Flyers Guy here. I wanted to come on here and do this vlog video. And I want to talk about Power Rangers. Actually, I want to talk about the show that was the reason Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, was created. When I was a kid, I was a big Power Ranger fan. I used to watch shows. I started to really go out of the Power Rangers around '96. And when I was a kid, around 11 years old, in 1998, there was a Fox Kids special about the origins of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And they discussed that Power Rangers came from a show called Super Sentai, a show in Japan. Now, the way they made Power Rangers was they used footage from the Super Sentai Z Ranger, which was the origins of Power Rangers and how Power Rangers was created. They take a lot of footage from the Z Ranger series and they used it in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. As a kid, I really had no knowledge of that, but it really sparked my interest. It really sparked my interest. So sometime around 2015, I was about an adult, but I was back into Power Rangers. Just got finished watching the Power Rangers complete series, and I was curious about Super Sentai Z Ranger, or Kaoru Sentai Z Ranger. And when I was a kid, for Christmas I asked for Kaoru Sentai Z Ranger on DVD. I found out that Amazon was selling the DVDs, so I put it on my Christmas list. Put it on my Christmas list. So the next day, Christmas morning, I got this DVD. I got Kaoru Sentai Z Ranger for Christmas. And I was very curious and very intrigued to watch Kaoru Sentai Z Ranger. Alright, this is Die Ranger, so I'm gonna get to that one. So I was really curious to watch. I was really curious about Super Sentai Z Ranger, and this was the complete series. There were a lot of differences between Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and Kaoru Sentai Z Ranger. Now, the suits, they look the same. The Zords, they look the same. But the suits in this, they looked more polished. And this had kind of an early 80s, late 70s feel to it as well. Now, in the beginning, the teens did not get their powers yet until maybe the third episode. So, and the difference in this one, the Yellow Ranger is a boy in this one. And the difference is, the green Yellow Z Ranger, the green Z Ranger and the red Z Ranger are two brothers separated at birth or something. Also, the Zords in this have different names. Megazord is Daizujin, and the Dragon Zord is Dragon Season, Dragon Kaiser, Dragon Kaiser, Dragon Kaiser. Now, the difference between Zordon is they have a mighty wizard named Blarza trying to stop an evil villain. No, not Rita Repulsa, but Lady Vondora. Lady Vondora. An interesting fact about Rita Repulsa is that her voice was dubbed over in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Where in Zoo Ranger, she's played by a Japanese actress. Now, in Power Rangers, in early seasons they kept the Japanese actress, but they dubbed over her voice. Many seasons later, they had a different actress play Rita Repulsa, who was an American actress. The voice of Rita Repulsa was Barbara Goodson. In the Super Sentai, she's an evil wizard trying to cause mayhem on planet Earth. Now the villains in this are very similar to the villains of Mighty Morphin, but the storylines in Super Sentai have a lot more of a darker tone. We actually see a death in this show. People actually die in Super Sentai. In one episode, now if I'm spoiling it for you, do not watch this video. In one certain episode, we see the Green Zoo Ranger pass away, and he officially dies. He gives his powers to the Red Ranger, the Red Zoo Ranger. Now, in Mighty Morphin, Green Ranger doesn't die, he just loses his powers and ends up giving me Dragon Dagger to Jason, Dragon Dagger to Jason, and the Shield to Jason as well, and also the Dragon Sword. This is a great DVD I watched. It goes to the last. We actually see actual bloodshed in this show as well. And when I saw this, I said, no wonder they could show this in the United States. A lot of violence in this one. This one is ultra violent. And parents used to complain about the violence of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. If you see the violence in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, then you ain't seen nothing yet. You saw Super Sentai as Zoo Ranger. I really enjoyed this. I was happy to really learn about the origins of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and where it came from. My curiosity started when I was a kid, and once I got older, I was so curious to watch this. First time I discovered Super Sentai Zoo Ranger was on YouTube. I watched a couple episodes, and I decided, man, and my first thought was, I wonder if they have this on DVD. And I decided to finally get this on DVD. I actually own this. I didn't talk about this in my DVDs and Blu-rays collection video that I did. The DVDs and Blu-rays I used to own. Well, I used to own this. I gotta tell you, it's a pretty damn good DVD. And I recommend it. If you want to learn the origins of Power Rangers, I suggest you check this out. This DVD is up by the Shell Factory makes the DVD, so if you want to pick up a copy of Zoo Ranger, check it out. Now, I'm not done yet. There's another show as well. And that show was Super Sentai Die Ranger. That was Gosai Sentai Die Ranger. Gosai Sentai Die Ranger. This was the origins of Season 2 of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So in Season 2, when they got the White Ranger suit, They got it from Gosai Sentai Dai Ranger. They didn't have any. They needed a new suit, so they just borrowed the suit from a Sentai. He was on the Late Ranger, who was Tommy from the Green Ranger. Dai Ranger is actually more violent than Power Rangers as well. In this series, we have many teams in this, and they all try to come together. Each team has their very own mechanized robots or Zords. In America, they have Zords, and they each have different legendary Chinese creatures that they pilot. We have a dragon, a griffin, and also they all come together to build one big giant robot. Now, I didn't really get a chance to watch much of this DVD because I was kind of busy at times. So I don't really know the characters in this.
Someone is at the front door.
There was a storyline in this series about one of the main characters, Blabbers, being a villain. And once he's defeated, he becomes an ally to the teens in Super Sentai, because he sent that guy right. This is a great DVD. The teens are led by a master sensei. This is a great DVD because it talks about the very Chinese, very Chinese creatures. This is a good series. When season 2 came out, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers didn't even know if they were going to have a season 2. But when they had season 2, they borrowed footage from Gosai Sentai Dai Ranger, and they used a lot of the footage from the series. A lot of the monsters from this series went into Power Rangers season 2. Unfortunately, I did not own Kaku Ranger. I always thought about getting Kaku.
Someone is at the front door.
I always thought about getting Kaku Ranger, but then, I actually slipped my mind many years later. But I'm glad I can come on here and talk about the series, the Japanese Sentai series. It was the inspiration for Power Rangers Season 1 and Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 2. Now, a lot of people say that Power Rangers might be a very cheesy show. The acting might be bad. The action might be fake. But to tell you the truth, it was a staple of the 1990s, and many kids who watched the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Much like many kids in Japan, Dai Ranger and Z Ranger was also an inspiration to many Japanese kids growing up in Japan and watching these two great Sentais. Now, the origins of the Sentai started back in the 70s with a Sentai called Jetman. Jetman was a very old TV show. Do not know much about it. But I'd like to do research on the show Jetman. I'm just curious to check it out. Looks like a very good show. The Power Rangers, Z Ranger, Dai Ranger. Whether you're a kid in America or a kid in Japan, both shows were part of our childhood. I'm Timmy Flyers Guy, and I hope you all have a great day. Thank you for joining me on this vlog. And if I ever get to talking about Jetman, I will talk about that soon. Thank you for joining me, and have a great day, everyone.